Hi, my name is Richard Capone. I'm the CEO of Let's Go Learn, and today we're real excited to be working with Precept Marketing and supporting Christian schools. Now today, data-driven personalized learning has advanced dramatically, and the great thing about Christian schools is you've always been focused on the individual student. And so the solution we're going to be showing you today through Precept Marketing will allow you to achieve your objectives more easily. Thank you. Now, first of all, I want to explain that our product really is the next generation, and for a number of reasons. Let me start off with number one. We target the right level of the student. You can't have lessons that are too hard or too easy. You need to find exactly where their instructional point is, and you need to target that. We do this by targeting the zone of proximal development of the student within each of the sub-skills or sub-tests of reading. So if you look in this case here, you really have to break reading into all these areas, and you need to find the actual instructional point, the zone of proximal development, and not sort of settle for some kind of generalized score, a generalized decoding score, a generalized lexile readability score. Those will be inaccurate when you actually assign lessons. Now in mathematics, it's even more difficult because mathematics really is broken up into 44 separate sub-skills, which each has their own scope and sequence. We find all of these points rather than, again, having a generalized number and operation score, which is going to be too hard or too easy once you start breaking it into the specific skill. Okay, so that's the first reason why. The second is because of effective teaching methods. So we create 60 lessons for each student in reading and mathematics that's customized exactly to their needs. The lessons use animation, graphics, music. And music, by the way, is a really, really effective tool because you got to remember, these students have struggled, many students have struggled in the past and not learned these concepts the first time around. So now, in order to close the gap, we have to be really effective. So they have a couple options. Teacher can actually assign lessons, or it could be fully automatic where students have their own course exactly set up for them. All right, let me show you in a lesson. They're really exciting.
Yes, it's finally time for some statistics. We can calculate statistics from the numbers in the data set, like the mean, median, and mode.
Mean, median, and mode. Mean, median, and mode.
How do you find the mean?
Add up the numbers in the data set. Divide the total by the number of items. The answer is the mean or average. Mean, median, and mode.
But how do you find the median?
Arrange the numbers in order from the lowest to the...
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause this because we don't have time to watch the whole lesson, but you get the idea. It starts off with a really engaging song or instructions teaching the lesson explicitly. And then this lasts between 5 to 7 minutes, and then it goes into the gaming portion, which I'll show you next.
What is the mean of this set? That's it! Now, what is the median of this set? No! To compute the median, put the numbers in order and select the middle number.
Now you'll see what happened was I got the first one right, I got 5 points. I got the second one wrong, and it actually corrected me, showed me how to get the answer right, and then it's asking me to continue. After getting the second one wrong, my accuracy went down to 50%, and I didn't get any points. So students need to keep doing this until they get 100 points and maintain 75% for bronze, 90% for silver, or 95% for gold. So the third point is retention. So what happens is, by having this bronze, silver, and gold methodology, students are encouraged to go for gold. They get these certificates, they get these badges, and they have to try to maintain this high level accuracy. And it also encourages them to learn things to mastery. So as I'm going through my personalized lesson list here, I'm trying to get these badges, and later on during a review period, I'll go back and get my bronze up to gold or my silvers up to gold, or I can continue learning my lessons. But by doing this, what's happening is we're really engaging the students, and they are becoming a part of it. They're excited about it. We can have boards, we have competitions and classes, we even have a poster you can put up on the wall. The other piece too is we have reports that go hand in hand with this. So you could have a student go ahead and have their either reading report or their math report, and they see exactly what they need to work on. And this, again, brings them into the process. So let's sort of summarize this. 3 reasons, okay, why EDGE is so effective. 1, we target the ZPD. 2, we use effective teaching methodologies, right? So the teacher can either assign lessons or it's fully automatic. And 3, retention, but it also means the student is engaged in the process. They can look at reports if you choose to give it to them. They can look at their dashboard. They can see where they're at, and they always know that they can go for gold and compete. The whole class can compete, even though kids could be at different levels. Some students may be advanced, some may be behind, but they all are working on EDGE together and succeeding. Now, one last thing, for those of you who are interested in the research, this coincides the cognitive load theory, which says first there's intrinsic, right, which means you need to teach someone at the right level. Second, it is extraneous, which means you need to teach the lesson in a way that is meaningful and easy to understand. Rather than tell you what a triangle is, I draw a picture. And third is germane. This means reinforcement. So our features of EDGE directly coincide with cognitive load theory, and that's why it's such an effective research-based program. Thank you very much.